I happy to join you today. It will go down in history as the greatest demonstration for freedom in the history of our nation. Who the fuck? Who the fuck wants freedom for black people? You see what it's done now? What a fucking idiot. Five score, great American and his symbol shadow. He got shot. Shut up. And the Emancipation Proclamation did what? Made you fucking poor again with the fucking black codes and Jim Crow laws. You were fucking sent back to the fucking plantations where you came from because you had no economic freedom. You had your little social, not even social freedom. Your proclaimed governmental freedom. That's it. We're still down the fucking down socially, economically, as you see today, which is fucking progressed into the whole ghetto scene and all that bullshit, all the gang fights and shit from poor, underprivileged Hispanic and Negro people. And it's become such a problem these days because there's this mass level of idiocy and under education that's just gone on. As I don't understand. Okay, let's keep going. This momentous decree came as a great beacon of light, of hope to millions of Negro slaves who had been seared in flames of withering. Does this guy think he's fucking Edgar Allan Poe or something? I don't understand. I mean, there's a difference between, good writing and long writing. This is fucking long writing. Why do people like fucking Martin Luther King so much, man? I don't understand. We're not here to be equal. There's never gonna be an equal. This is just a fucking bypass. I don't know what the hell it's supposed to be, man. It just doesn't make any sense to me. There's never gonna be the equality there, simply because we associate the Negro population with apes in the city like that because it's implanted in our mind as a truth.
What are you babbling about?
I'm reading the Emancipation Proclamation and like and analyzing it.
Emancipation Proclamation, what?
Not the I have a dream speech.
Yeah, we didn't have that in England. We're saying.
Oh, because you're a bunch of fucking Protestant tea drinking motherfucking little white people that listen to techno and fucking.
And yeah, that's basically it. That's
Yeah, what I
a lot
thought
more
was
simple and a lot less.
what I think is funny about Britain. The thing I think about funny is Britain. I don't care about anything else. You're like, you're a nice country. You're good guys. Thumbs up. But what's it called? Why did the normal American? I mean, excuse me, the normal Britain male look like the average gay male from America? That's what I never understood.
Really?
Yeah,
Well, it's never been to Britain then.
I don't know what because over here queers here.
Fuck. Yeah, I would
Not always true. Trust me. Yeah, actually, I was at work one day. We had
all three.
Will you please give me a second to talk? Because I know you like to hear yourself talk, but I've been talking this entire time, and I'm trying to put off a point. Please refrain from interrupting me. Anyways, the thing anyway, man, there was a car of deaf people, and they were gay, and one of them was fucking huge, and it was really gross because you could see them doing the hand signals, but they were doing it gay-like. It was funny as hell. I've never seen a gay hand signals. It was quite funny, I gotta say, man.
What is this in England?
I don't know. I'm saying that you guys are gay.
So by your theory, the entire of England is gay.
No. It's a generalization. It's like
that's what you said.
It's like saying every black person likes chicken. It's true for the most part, but I mean it's not. Yeah. Let me keep going. Okay, but 100 years later, the Negro is still not free. Shut up, Jet. 100 years later, the life of the Negro is still sadly crippled by the manacles of segregation. You need to just put this simply, because the people you're reading this to, the people that the people at the age where the King wrote the speech, they were not very educated because the assimilation that they have been drawn into and the servitude and shit is still going on. The segregated schools and all that shit. Fucking Plessy versus Ferguson drew these guys down. They're not gonna understand these words. the words that he's using,
I don't understand the words you're using.
even though it goes to juxtapose, the whole
Taking up your own language now.
black connotation, it's still the people that he's reading to is not going to have a very strong effect on them during this time because they're not going to understand. And even so, the Negro will never be free because that's the way things go here. Simple fact of life kind of thing. The our minority. This is where just like in the Charles Manson shit, man. I just
All I understood from that was shit.
Personally, there's always going to be that level of assimilation racially and socially where we cannot ever get out of. I don't know.
Yeah, for a 17-year-old, you don't have to have a lot to say.
What?
I couldn't be caring about this, yeah.
What about McCain? No, fuck McCain.
But
We do not have a good president nomination for 2008 fucking election.
yeah, a current good president, so I don't know why it matters.
Okay. We have no, to tell you the truth, people don't understand about Bush is that he is a tool. He's there for a purpose.
Pretty much everyone thinks he's a tool.
He's there for a purpose. His idiocy, this flyingness of his complete bastardization of our government is there for a purpose. It's there to draw the American public to hate him. And Barack Obama's in the same situation. It's all coming together. It's a fucking conspiracy. You look at the way things drawn from the conspiracy of Robert Kennedy getting assassinated to JFK getting assassinated. Even though JFK was a fucking dickhead, and Robert Kennedy was a dickhead. I don't like the Kennedys very much. I'll go into that some other time. But if you go into it's this big conspiracy. They're getting rid of the fucking leaders that actually want to change something and forming the U.S. government into ultimately a fascist.
Yeah, I do agree with you.
Government
is corrupt. But
and what's going on is that other countries in the UN they're also falling into this. You're seeing another high level of what do you call it? During the 1900s, and everybody took over Hawaii, Puerto Rico, and the Philippines and all that. What was that called? Not colonization. I have to think about it. Imperialism. There you go. We're seeing another age of imperialism, but in a nuclear era, which is a problem because it's becoming so focused on energy as our so-called energy needs are becoming more prominent. And the thing is, though, we're undergoing this imperialist era where we're taking over countries for oil. The Iraqi war was not for fucking any reason but oil. Everyone knows that because George Bush and his family and his fucking all his friends and shit all big in that business. So why not go for that shit? The prices of fucking gas right now are total ludicrous.
I don't even care what you guys say. Fucking gas prices over here are so much more expensive.
How bad is the gas there?
Seriously, for what you guys over there pay for a gallon, we pay over here for a liter, so you can...
Yeah, but you don't have those faggy cars, though, man. We have fucking big American cars.
Yeah, I know. That's his fault.
Yeah. That's what I understand. That thing is the whole global warming shit, man. You know the Kyoto Protocol? That bullshit? That is the stupidest goddamn thing I've ever heard. It's like throwing a rock at a fucking guy. It's like throwing a rock at a guy with a gun. What the hell is it gonna do? It's nothing. It's like that slightly discomforting. I'm talking about a pebble. Now we need to work not as governments, not as secular different groups of people. We need to work as a species, as a race of animals to survive. Because our Earth ultimately is going to run out of resources for us all, while fucking microwaving us, which is a problem. We need to work together. That Kyoto Protocol is the stupidest thing I've ever heard of, because the amount of emissions we have to eliminate is about 60%, not the little 8-10% the Kyoto Protocol is calling for. What's that going to do? Nothing. It's going to maybe just wait the problem out a little bit. In the top fucking pollution producing countries, the U.S., China, and whatever the hell else, they're not even participating in this. And China's a bunch of motherfuckers because you know what they're going to do? They're going to sit there and not do anything about it because they were big and bigger and more powerful than the U.S. and any other country could ever dream to be.